back on the coaching corner. I've asked the question before, what is acting? If you go to previous episodes, you can find that, what is acting, and see what it is that I have to say about that. You might find it interesting, but today, this week, I'm going to ask the question, what makes a great actor? And can you be a great actor? What is it that makes great actors? Is it the Stanislavski Method? Is it the Meisner Technique? Is it the Strasburg Method? Now you see, those methods, those techniques only give you a foundation to find the most important thing which can make you a great actor. It's called talent. Talent is the ability to be the best you can at being yourself. And that means everything. What you are as an actor is your psychological makeup as a human being, but what you do as an actor depends on what the other actor does to you. So let's talk for a moment about this psychological makeup of a human being, which some may refer to as the creative process. Emotion, behavior, impulses, instincts, those are the things that will make you a great actor. When you use yourself, you bring depth and definition to that character. You get it? Well, let's take an example of that, of who would be a great actor who does exactly what I was just describing, uses themselves truly in that particular circumstance. Morgan Freeman. I love watching his work because you can never catch the man acting. He's always truthful in who he is. For example, Bruce Almighty. And Morgan Freeman is God. And when Bruce meets him for the first time, Morgan Freeman says, "I'm him, Bruce. I'm God." And then my son Rob called me a couple of days later. He said, "Did you ever get a chance to watch Bruce Almighty?" I said, "Yeah, I did." He said, "What did you think when Morgan Freeman said he was God?" Today I realize that God is a black man in a white suit. His face should be on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. You walk in and oh, there's Morgan Freeman. That's the face of God. He's that believable. Besides living in the real circumstance, what makes great actors is your emotional makeup. I remember, you think about this in your life. As my kids would grow up, I'd come home and my son's toys would be all over the floor. And you're not thinking, oh, I'm on camera, I'm acting. And you'd come in the door and you'd see these toys scattered all over the floor. And I'd look around and I'd say to him, "You pick those toys up right now!" I think at the time he was maybe 24 or 25. Okay. It really is about emotional vulnerability. And a good actor, a great actor, is very good at using that. You have to be emotionally vulnerable. In other words, don't say the lines unless you mean them. Use what the other actor gives you. Be wide open to the things they're saying and doing in those moments. Concentration away from yourself is the creative source of acting for films and television. Because if you don't know what your partner's going to do from moment to moment, how do you know what you're going to do from moment to moment? The answer is you don't. And that's where spontaneity comes in and leaves predictability behind. You don't want to be a predictable actor. You want to be spontaneous, which equates to being interesting. Well, your visceral being delivers that because it's based on impulse, which happens in the moments. The methods, the Strasburg, Meisner, any of them, just give you a foundation. The rest is up to you. And the way you get to that wonderful, beautiful thing that is you, your visceral being, is to put your intellect, your logical, manipulative brain on something other than yourself. And that would be the other actor. Hey, listen, if you're an acting coach or an actor that has another opinion, I'd love to have you come join us here in the Coaching Corner. If not, come visit us here at the Actors Workshop anyway. We're in North Hollywood and here in Orange County. Love to see you. Drop by and see what we do. We're on camera all the time, so you get an opportunity to find out how this process really works for you. It isn't an acting style according to R.J. Adams. It's an acting style according to who and what you are as a human being. And that's the best thing you've got. And there's nobody in this business doing you right now, so you'd better do you well. We'll see you next week here on the Coaching Corner. I am R.J. Adams.